Boom!
And we're starting now, I guess?
Yeah, I mean...
Welcome to the first Star Ocean game!
Kind of.
In the timeline.
In the timeline, I like that.
It is by far not the first Star Ocean game ever made.
But he is right about the timeline thing.
It went boom.
This honestly looks more like the beginning of a Fallout game.
Yeah.
It honestly looks like it should be the origin story of a Fallout.
The men in the choir are not pleased. Oh, he, oh, he. Hey, it's War Game. If it were made by Square Enix.
The only winning move is not to play.
Well, we done lost, son.
Like, we done lost, son. Mr. President. Well, the war is over.
That's the good news. The far worse, horrifying nightmare news is...
Angel feathers randomly drop down from the sky.
Don't even get me started on Square Enix and Angel Feathers.
It's hard for me to hear over top.
This game is really quiet right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's always this quiet.
No, it's the song that they're playing.
Hey, it looks like exactly like the rocket ship that we already have.
Yeah, well, they're getting there. They're still funding their space program.
Well, they're dead. There we go. Okay, we got it on the second. Well, probably not the second try.
Warp successful! Hooray!
The lives of those last few people were worth something.
You'll never really see that space station.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe it wasn't people on that ship that blew up. Maybe it was monkeys in outer space, protecting the freedom of the human race.
And there's the moon base.
Many died along the way, but that's okay.
Star Ocean, the last hope, international. And if you're expecting Japanese voices, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Stop calling me Shirley.
I said surely.
We're just on the title screen and already this game is making me laugh.
That's the pointer that every Star Ocean game uses.
That's...
Every Star Ocean game...
It looks like Mario's hand!
Well, Final Fantasy has always used a finger that looks like Mario's hand. This is using a thumbs up. Galaxy level, of course. Keep my collections. I'll explain more about collections.
AD 2064. Planet Earth was on the brink of destruction. Clashes between the World Republic Federation and the various nations that opposed it sparked the outbreak of World War III. Weapons of mass destruction, deployed with complete impunity, razed the land in the blink of an eye.
Mass destruction.
People believed it was the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know
The
it.
dire situation forced the two opposing factions to negotiate a ceasefire, reaching an agreement in only 2 weeks. However, the war may have ended, but its effects remained. With the deteriorating environment, Earth's population was drastically reduced. Those who survived the conflict lived a confined existence, trapped in underground cities.
So yeah, it's basically Fallout.
Countries joined together to form the Greater United Nations and turn their eyes skyward to space.
Space!
With the establishment of the USTA, or Universal Science and Technology Administration, man began to seek new worlds beyond the stars.
And the Star Oceans.
AD 2087, the first year of the new space date calendar. Thanks to the success of Professor Trillis Bachtine's warp drive experiments, mankind's dream inched ever closer to reality.
Trillis Bachtine's.
The USTA secretly began to implement its SRF project, the Space Reconnaissance Force.
You'll never hear of them ever again after this game.
Oh boy.
There's a reason for that.
Space Date 10. At last, the first official SRF mission.
Now loading.
This moon base will be the start of our travels. I bet they're rehashing all this stuff at the ceremony. All right, guess I better be going.
I guess I better get going.
Edge!
What the? Make up your mind, game.
I knew you'd be here.
Boy, I just can't get away from you, can I, Raimi?
How long do you think we've known each other? I know all your hiding places, Edge.
Oh,
Yeah, you've been hanging on to me for as long as I can remember. Remember how you'd always cry when I wasn't around? Sure took the fun out of playing hide and seek with you.
That was ages ago. How long are you going to keep treating me like a child?
As long as you're so quick to flare up like that, I guess. If you're here, I guess the departure ceremony's over, huh? Anyway, there's still some time left until we take off. I'm gonna work out a few kinks in the battle simulator.
Oh, the battle simulator?
sure.
They do this in
Hey, wait a second. You skipped the ceremony on purpose, didn't you?
Star Ocean till the end of time.
Yeah, well, I thought I was gonna be able to meet a real hero. I might have gone if Commander Kenny was there.
Commander
But Shimada's
Kenny.
pontificating would just put me to sleep.
That's USTA Deputy Director Shimada to you.
Kenny actually should be a name familiar to Star Ocean
Besides,
fans.
I didn't want to see Crow gloating over his success anyway. It just really bugs me.
And you call me childish.
One of the main characters of the first game was Ronix.
You just better not be late for launch preparations, you hear?
Okay, that was...
Yeah, some of the animation in this game is a little off.
The dubbing is what I just noticed. Like, I don't know why the voice is still going when my mouth is closed. Whatever.
Battle Simulator. Welcome to the Battle Simulator.
Yeah, this is just like till the end of time.
Okay. Battle practice. I can just... X is to attack. Oh, circle is to jump. Hold circle to charge up and do a blindside maneuver. Now I got his attention. Come here, you.
Come here, you.
Press square to go into rush mode where my attacks can't be interrupted.
Dang. Ugh, your sidestep puts Link to shame. Look at
Blind-
that! Jeez!
That's not a sidestep. That's a blindside maneuver. When you're in rush mode, you have a better chance of doing a critical hit. Enemies also have rush mode. Whoops. I'll switch over to my self-partner. I can't really use blindsides too well here. Press select to change your target. At least that usually works. I don't know why it's... If I'm... daggone it. I hit the edge of the... I hit the edge of the battle. That's why. Oh, anyways. Let's quit the battle simulator. I can't... Because they're too far away, I can't do a blindside maneuver.
Huh.
You can only do it when you're close. It gets you behind the opponent and basically guarantees a critical hit. I'll explain more about the battle system when we get into a real fight.
Zooming in.
SRF 001 through 004, commencing auxiliary engine power adjustment.
You imbecile!
Whoa, okay, too close, too close!
Bad?
Personal space there.
Sir, we're terribly sorry, sir. It won't happen again. Please accept our most sincere apologies.
Oh, this guy is such a jerk. He makes Lord Cross look like the nicest guy in the universe.
I don't know why I have Brock eyes. Please forgive me. Well, looks like Fatso's here. Everybody salute Fatty.
Moonbase Commander Stephen D. Kenny, reporting from Earth, sir.
I don't know why I'm moving my arms like this, but whatever.
A rather leisurely return for the great Earth hero, Lightspeed Kenny, wouldn't
might
you
recognize
say?
Kenny's voice as the shopkeeper from Lament of Innocence.
It hardly bodes well for the commander of such an important mission to miss his own departure ceremony.
My apologies, Deputy Director Shimada. Truly, I am blessed with a superior of vast kindness and understanding to have been assigned trivial duties at a time like this.
Yeah, the lip sync is not going to ever
Very
match.
well. I leave the rest to you. I'm exhausted, Commander. I had to oversee the ceremony in your place, you know.
This is illegal, you know.
In any case, the guests seemed pleased. It made for a fine dawn to the age of space exploration.
I walk like I'm fat. Don't you get that? I walk like I'm fat because I am fat.
A number of governmental officials were expected to attend the ceremony, sir. The presence of the commander would have just been a distraction. I'm sure that was his concern.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter now.
The ceremony is just a formality anyway. We'll celebrate their departure from here. Yes, their departure.
Is it a first departure?
Wrong game, I guess. Or, yeah. General
Yeah.
movement. Is there a sergeant movement? How about a captain movement? Captain movement!
Didn't move. Andy, it's almost time for departure. I guess we'll be saying goodbye to the moon base for a little while, huh? Freedman.
Fried man? Come on down to get your Kentucky Fried Man!
Aren't you scared or anything? Well, a little, I suppose. Yeah, that makes the two of us. I'm running into the table. Man, the girl up ahead, she's something else. Just thinking about her gets my heart racing. Why are you named Van?
Van? Like that enemy from Phantasy Star?
Phantasy Star 2, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no one to talk to. This is the room where you go to, for item creation, and you interact with this terminal. It's like the easiest item creation system in the entire series.
It looks
Which
like
is-
he's wearing a wrestling belt.
Oh, that's the thing for his weapon. It holds his weapon. It's about time, Edge. You're late. You're ready to begin the launch. What is it? Did you forget something? Huh? Oh. Yeah, we should get moving. I'll be standing by until the captain arrives.
Until the captain arrives.
And now you're gonna be one of the more interesting characters of the game.
Huh? What's that?
Boo!
Ah!
Gotcha! Hey there, kid. It's nice to meet ya. You're Edge, right? Of course you are. You don't have to tell me. Anyway, greetings from USTA headquarters, little old me. The name's Welch. As you can see, I'm a bashful little girl. I'll be the one supporting you from Earth, okay? This'll be fun! Looking forward to working with ya! Cheers!
Your voice is very squealy.
What is it, Edge? What's with that look on your face?
She's supposed to be annoying.
Oh, you don't mind if I use your first name? Nah, of course you don't.
No,
Boy, is this one indecisive or what?
She tends to annoy the
Hey, you
characters.
need a good poke in the eyes, is that it? Come here. Poke, poke.
Hey! Hold up a sec! Oh, man. I heard each ship would be getting support from Earth. But I never imagined anything like this.
By the way, remember the girl that
Didn't
Pan was
think your
talking
support
about?
would be so cute,
He was
did you?
talking about Belch.
Anyway, from here on out, I got your back, man. Straight to the fiery depths of hell.
That's really not the kind of thing I want to be hearing before takeoff.
Relax, you'll be fine. Let's see now.
What do you
Your
think
first
this is, Event
destination
Horizon?
is Planet Aeos, right? Fortunately, the unmanned exploration craft didn't report anything dangerous out there, like giant outer space bugs or whatever. So yeah, no worries. Go for broke, Edge.
Is this the kind of support we're to expect, ma'am?
Ma'am, what am I, your mother? We're gonna be together for a while, kid, so let's dispense with the formalities. Looks like you got another call. Oh well, enough lovers patter for now. Talk to you later.
Ah! That's jarring.
Yo, Edge.
It's like, cute girl, cute girl, It's a dude, what the heck? Everyone's shoving their faces in my face in this game.
Edge, hey! Don't just cut the transmission like that!
This channel is not for communication with the captain of the Calnus, sir. Or is there something a common crew member can do for you? Captain Crow F. Almedio of the SRF-001 Aquila?
Pretending to be all dutiful doesn't suit you, Edge. You skipped the departure ceremony, didn't you?
Who cares? It's got nothing to do with you.
Raimi was upset. You really can be a pain sometimes, you know that?
That voice!
You done?
Look, just don't be too hard on her, okay? Seeing the two of you fight makes your big bro so sad.
We're not actually fighting. And would you quit with the theatrics already? It's really irritating.
I think they use this
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
in Second Evolution as well.
Hey,
But you never played that game.
come on, Edge. Does it really bug you that much that I made Captain?
Actually, no, it doesn't. In fact, I think it's only natural you were promoted. It's just... You're getting so far ahead of me.
You really haven't changed at all. Still the same kid you were back in school and at the academy. I'm not as far ahead as you might think. There's no need for you to rush yourself.
Goodbye.
Wait a second! Edge, you realize just how important our duties are with the SRF, don't you? Everyone shares the same responsibility, captain or not. Look, we're all in the same boat here. I'm just as nervous as you are.
Captain Almedio nervous? What, we expecting meteor showers tomorrow?
This isn't a joke. Look, Edge, how should I put this? Let's both give it our all, huh?
Yeah, let's.
Great. Well, that's all I got for now. Looks like it's almost time. Bon voyage!
Bon voyage. We're going to the same place. Oh well. I suppose I can't stay mad forever. Alright then. Let's get the show on the road.
Nice mustache.
All hands in position. SRF-003 Calnus. Initiate launch procedures.
Roger.
Roger, roger.
Kamina.
Kamina?
It's the guy who does Kamina.
I thought as much. I actually have a joke planned about that later.
So, this is it.
Indeed it is. We've charged these children with the future of our species. Let us salute the departure of our seeds of hope.
People who've played this game before probably
001,
have an
Aquila,
idea
launch
of what the
preparations
joke
complete.
is.
002, Belena to follow.
You've all been trained well. Keep a steady hand and perform as you always have.
I'm typing. I'm typing.
They're all typing.
That man is playing
Time
Galaga.
to step forward is upon us.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Brave pioneers charged with the destiny of mankind about to depart for space unknown. I pray for the success of your journey.
Launching! Now launching.
It's too bad we can't really hear the music too well right now. The music's actually really good.
Yeah, the sound in this game is all over the place. Kind of annoying, actually. Oh my gosh, that keyboard is blinding my eyes.
001, Aquila, launch confirmed. 002, Belena, preparing to launch. 002, Belena, launch confirmed.
SRF-003 Calnus, engage!
Yes, sir. Initiating launch.
The name Calnus is used as like the name of the main ship for pretty much every Star Ocean game. It's the Star Ocean's equivalent to the Enterprise. Of course, just like the Enterprise, each Calnus is completely different. I'm pretty sure it's not military procedure to do fancy
I know,
spin.
right? I was just gonna say, why are they doing flips and stuff?
To make it more cinematic! And then the screen just kept going.
It's like the captain's like, who did that flip? Who did that flip?
And Edge was like, me? No, this is not a mass loading screen. I know it looks like one.
120 seconds to warp out.
Gravity balance, ship functions, all normal.
These screens look really
Prepare for warp out.
crazy from a distance.
Finally, Aeos! And I'm gonna be the first to take that one small step onto the surface.
You really are just a big kid, Edge.
Hey, it's a big deal for a guy, alright? An honor.
Edge, be careful to keep the ship stable when we warp out.
Yeah, just ignore me, why don't you?
Pretty warp.
Oh, this is actually a wormhole.
Oh.
Ghost meteor. It's carrying the spirits within!
I'm getting a gravity reading. There's a meteor-like object crossing our planned trajectory. But from this distance, I can't confirm any gravity wave interference.
Technobabble. Hey, Star Ocean was inspired by Star
Meteor.
Trek, so you'd have to expect some technobabble.
Well, off goes the meteor.
The unidentified object has passed us. I'm detecting some minor fluctuations in the gravitational field.
Wasn't it unidentified flying object?
A meteor affecting our gravitational field? Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
Yeah, a small bit of rock. producing
Calnus,
gravity?
commencing warp out. 10 seconds to warp out.
Your mouth moves weird.
Probably because he has that weird chin thing.
6.
No one else has that weird chin. Oh wait, that guy, the bald guy.
What's going on? Status report!
There's a fluctuation
Yeah,
inside
the
our
bald guy's got
wormhole,
the
sir!
shit thing
An
going.
But
abnormal
his
gravity
mouth
wave is
moves
spreading
more
fast!
normal.
It's producing an error in
The
our
other guy's
subspace flight
mouth is
tracer!
just kind of like
Too late! We
hanging
can't avoid
down.
it!
What?
Captain, interference from the gravity wave is spreading throughout the wormhole. Our planned warp-out point has disappeared. We're gonna lose our navigational coordinates.
Damn! What about the other warships?
No idea, sir! I'm not detecting them in subspace!
Input a new coordinate axis. We've got to initiate an emergency warp out.
Raimi, I'll handle 3, 5, and 9. You take the rest. Coordinate access input complete.
Warp out preparations complete!
Edge!
Everything's ready. Captain!
Emergency warp out. All hands brace for impact.
I'm typing as fast as I can over here! I can't type any faster! Pressing the enter key? No!
Pressing the enter key.
It's a planet!
I like that. Free falling. Wizard of Oz calls it once its soundtrack. I've heard that before when things fall.
Whoa, oh, ouch, oh, that's gonna leave my, oh my gosh, oh! It's the beginning of Lost.
Space Edition.
Let's go find the smoke monster.
Let's just make up random shit that has nothing to do with each other and loosely connected somehow.
Damn.
Now where's that damn Chaos Emerald?
Crash land?
Sure looks that way.
I'm typing as hard as I can!
Where are we?
I don't know, but it looks like an area from Monster Hunter. You better watch out.
Oh, it looks even more like an area from Monster Hunter.
Let's go climb some cliffs and collect some honey.
No. Though we might collect some berries. Let's go check on Raimi. Screw the guy that was sitting next to me.
Raimi? Raimi! Raimi, wake up!
Edge.
Is a browser made by Microsoft and it really sucks.
It is also the name of the main character of this game.
Thank God we're all safe. At least no one's critically wounded. Let's be grateful for small mercies.
Guess we believe in God in this story. Or that's just a phrase now.
I'm issuing new directives. Status report.
Or, individuals.
Damage to the ship is severe.
Nice tablet.
The Calnus is in very serious condition, sir. However, based on my analysis of the data, I can say with confidence that we've arrived on planet Aeos.
All right, we made it after all!
Oh, I should
Please
have moved
continue.
that.
Don't you just love it how the only difference between futuristic
We're not
tablets
the
and our
only ones
tablets
who
is
crash-landed, sir.
their tablets have a clear
I've detected other ships in the vicinity that probably encountered the warp anomaly.
Oh, when it collapses.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes...
The Calnus is here. Here's the Balena and Dante de Leon,
Danteleon.
and the Aramia.
First, let's join the Balena and Dante de Leon crews. Once we're back in operating condition, we'll request further instructions from USTA headquarters. Any questions?
Captain, what do you think happened to the Aquila?
It appears the Aquila attempted an emergency warp out as well, but I'm afraid that's the only information we currently have.
Well, there's your answer on the Aquila.
Well, there's your answer.
It concerns me, but there's nothing we can do right now. We have to concentrate on the task in front of us. The repair crew should prioritize subspace communication functions. We can't do anything without comms. I need those repairs completed double time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Maverick.
Sir.
I'd like you to scout the area around the ship and make sure we're safe
You
here.
have the most interesting job for a video game. Yes, sir. What if I come in contact with hostiles? I think you know what to do.
So this is Aeos, the start of a new chapter in human history. Well, we better get this show on the road. Next episode. By the way, you see this awesome railgun he's got on here?
Uh-huh.
Don't expect to ever fire it.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, guess we'll see you guys next time.
Go into the save point.
We'll show the save point. It's just seriously just a standard PlayStation 3 save screen with Star Ocean stuff. Bye! Yeah. We're typing as fast as we can!